Peace, beloved. It is Jen the Mystic once again. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel, watching this video today. I love you. I appreciate your energy exchange. Trust and believe it. This is the pick a stack video. It's recording day. I had to think about it. It's a Mercury retrograde. Give me a minute. Okay. This is the pick a stack video for the new moon in Gemini that we have coming up on this June the 10th. Okay. And it's also a solar eclipse, which is immensely dope. We have been in between a full lunar eclipse and coming up on a solar eclipse with the Mercury retrograde, Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. I don't know why I was about to say Australia. Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. Mars playing a really big role in that, in Cancer. Having Venus just coming into Cancer now. There are a lot of things that should be coming up for you. There are a lot of realizations that should be hitting you right now. And I'm not talking about a little intuitive tug or, ooh, that's a synchronicity. I'm talking about full blast, front screen playing out in front of your face in your daily life. Like every day that you wake up, there should be a different situation, scenario, feeling, realization it is that you are coming to concerning yourself, your life, where it is that you are, and also where it is that you see yourself. Perception of self, beloved. Perception of self, okay? It's all you have. It's literally all you have. How it is that you see, view, and perceive who it is that you are is literally everything. Okay? And so with this solar eclipse that we have coming up with the new moon, you know, just think about it. We're talking about the sun, the I am, okay? And not the I am as in I'm here, I take up space, I'm alive, you know, I send and receive vibration. The sun represents the I am as in the expression of who I am. This is how I express to you. This is how I show you who it is that I am. And when we have that energy in Gemini, okay, we all know Gemini is ruled by Mercury, okay? This is where it is that we are, okay? We are in, you know, dealing with the Pluto retrograde. What is it that, you know what I'm saying, I'm dealing with as far as my personal power, where it is that I stand, you know, how it is that I feel like I am using or not using. I have access to or do not have access to my own personal power. With Saturn retrograding in Aquarius, okay, where are the rules, the boundaries, the disciplines, the, I want to say the, not blocks, but the walls. You know, this belongs in this box, this belongs in that box, this belongs in this box, this is how they're separated. How is it that you are seeing yourself in your specific boxes, in your specific areas of your life, where it is that you are restricted or maybe need some more discipline or restriction in an area, okay? And when we're talking about Aquarius, of course, we're talking about the collective. So what is it that you have been picking up on or agreeing to that is coming into you from the collective perspective that you are agreeing to that doesn't work for you? Because that matters. What works for you, that's pretty much what this is all about. And so coming to that realization, having that new moon, all right, with the solar eclipse, okay, you, your expression of you. Are you true and authentic to the expression of you? If not, what is it that is in your way, blocking you, holding you back from your expression of you to the fullest extent that you possibly can? Okay. I like to say to the fullest extent that you know and understand yourself, because there's always another level. There is always another level. There always will be. As long as you're breathing, it's another level. Okay. When you're not breathing, there's another level. All right. So, just in this cosmic soup, in this cosmic gloop, you know what I'm saying, that we are in this illusion and perpetuation of time, the way that we see it. Okay, where are you? And what is it that you are building and cultivating around you, yourself, your life? That is the expression of you. To be honest with you, it should be everything. The way you rock your hair, okay, should be an expression of you. The way that you choose to adorn yourself, all right, this should be an expression of you, who it is that you are, and also your living situation. Once again, the way you decor, that's what I was talking about. The way that you decorate yourself. You know what I'm saying? The way that you decorate your space, your living space. The comfortability. Yep, I made a word. The comfortability of how it is that you live. Take note, okay? Take note, pay attention. Look at where it is that you are right now in your perception of where you live, in your reality, and then also in yourself. Are you living in the place, in the space where you got to do better? You got to do better. You working on it. I'm doing it. I'm doing that. I'm doing this to be better. I'm doing this to be better. That's wonderful. That's awesome. That's great. To be better at what? For what? Because of what? What is it that you need to be better for? Do you need to be better for yourself? Hell yes. Okay. But if any of that, what it is that you are doing, what you are focusing on, putting your intention toward, what it is that you are pouring your power into, your attention, your focus, your intention, okay? If it's not 1,000%, one just 10 toes down completely for you, then there's some revamping that we need to do. And when we hit this new moon, it's going to be painfully obvious. Painfully obvious. What side of that fence that you stand on? Are you standing on the side of the fence where you're doing what it is that you feel like you're supposed to do? Are you looking the way that you're supposed to look? Are you acting the way that you're supposed to act? Are you feeling and believing the way that you're supposed to? Or are you simply being? Are you simply being who it is that you are because you are? Are you simply being comfortable in the skin that you are in? Are you simply being comfortable in the environment that you have yourself in? So, with that being said, I am going to invite you guys to holler at me on the socials, okay? Come say what's up to your girl. I love to see you. I love to talk to you. I love the energy exchange. I do. I love the energy exchange. It's nothing like like-minded people, okay? Just like for real. Come through Wednesday. It's the 9th. Come through Wednesday the 9th for the live card readings on Instagram. If you are not part of the Insta Vibe tribe, come holler at me. I am natural.mystic. Hit me up on Facebook. I am Natural Mystic. And on Twitter, I am natural with an E _mystic. Private readings with me are open. If that is something that you are interested in or you want to look into, I will leave the link to be able to do that down in the bottom of the description box. Also, if you dig in the vibes, you know what I'm saying, with the crystal jewelry, I will leave my website down below also so that you can check out, what it is that I have for, your your balance of your vibration and your vibes, which, you know what I'm saying, your crystal jewelry and how you adorn yourself. All right then. All right, so pick your stack. I will meet you at your timestamp. Peace, number ones, number ones. Welcome back for all those who chose the first stack. Okay, let's see what it is that you have here. All right. So we are going to be working with the Moonology deck, the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck, and then also the Wisdom of the Golden Path. All right, Oracle deck. So I will tell you which one is which. If you see something that you like, by all means get them, because these decks that they coming out with these days. Yes, okay. So from the Moonology deck, we have straight out the gate, okay? Adjustments are required. All right, third quarter moon, adjustments are required. We have the new moon in Gemini. Communication is key. Okay, we have the super moon. Emotions are running high. And then we also have conclusions are within reach with the full moon eclipse. Okay. So, first of all, we're dealing with full moon eclipse and also new moon in Gemini. Okay, and this is what it is that we are in between right now anyways. Well, when I'm recording this video. Emotions are running high, most definitely. Adjustments are required. I think that we can all agree. Okay, number ones, we're from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We have the Water Guardian, connect to your emotions, amen. Okay, we have the Magic Guardian, unlock the magic within. We have the Mountains, stand your ground. We have Medicine Mother, okay, honor your inner knowing. And we have the High Priestess, okay, harness mystic power. All right. I'm just saying, the cards are dope, right? Okay, skip the Magic Guardian. All right. From the Wisdom of the Golden Path. All right, we have questioning your beliefs. Love that card, okay? We have the Soulmate card. We have I Am Blessed. We have resolution. And we have positive future. I love it. I love it. Oh, and we're also going to be pulling from the Light Seers Tarot also. Number ones, I'm feeling like you are feeling a bit displaced, just a little bit. I feel like you in a place, in a space where you are understanding, doing your best to flow, and basically just accepting the energy that is being given to you. You basically just flowing with what's being given to you. But I feel like the reason that you are doing that is because you feel like that is the easiest way to deal with all of the energy that's going on right now. And you're not wrong. Okay, you're not wrong. But at the same time, I feel like there is this like super hands-off approach. Like you are not trying to project or interject your intention, your desire. You're not trying to put any of you into what it is that's going on around you. And you might feel like, you know what I'm saying, that works better for you to be able to get through intense energy. And that's completely understandable. However, what it is that we are not trying to accomplish. But the goal here, overall, is to make sure that thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Okay? And this is your will. Everything in the universe backs up what it is that you, okay, everything in the universe backs up what it is that you define and conceive as your will. Okay? Your creator, your source, has no good or bad perception or thought of the fact that you want to be a billionaire, or you know what I'm saying, that you want to, raise baby goats, just like, you know what I'm saying, to be like on the most outside of what anybody's thinking about. There is no outside condemnation or criticism or toes that you need to make sure that you're not stepping on. With the questioning your beliefs card, like I said, I love this card when it comes up, because a lot of people don't feel like they have the authority to question they don't feel like they have the authority to question. You don't question, you just go with, you know what I'm saying, what it is. But if what it is not working for you, if what it is not comfortable for you, if what it is does not suit you, then nobody else is living this but you. I mean, this is legit like one of them get rich or die trying type situations. It's like, it's your life. Nobody else is living this but you. Only thing that anybody else can do is observe you from outside of you and give their own perspective or their own narrative of what it is that, you're doing or that you're going through. It's like the perception of the strong man or the strong woman. You see somebody who, you know what I'm saying, is perpetually just handling shit and slaying dragons left and right and doing what the fuck need to be done and coming out on top every time, while they may view themselves in hell every fucking day. Okay, you just see, this just like amazing person that, you like, damn, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to go through that. I wouldn't be able to come out of that on the other side. While, they, hell, if you ask them, they didn't come out the other side. Like, they so fucked up, they don't even realize that they came out the other side. You see what I'm saying? Nobody is in this but you. The only fight that you have is the fight for your own life. Okay? Realize that you are blessed, that you are extremely blessed. You are highly, highly, highly favored. The probability of you even being alive and drawing breath on this planet was just motherfucking astronomically ridiculous. And here you are in all of your motherfucking glory. Okay? With I am blessed, okay, resolution and positive future. All right. Ooh. There we go. Okay. So with I am blessed, resolution, and positive future, I really am feeling like the shift into knowledge of self, and then also you interjecting you into this situation. Okay, you interjecting you into what it is that's going on around you. You most definitely sit back, you observe, you pay attention, you see what's going on. But when it comes to you, how it is that you're going to rock, how it is that you're going to move forward from here, you need to inject you into your surroundings and situations, okay? So, with all of the angels and ancestors oracle, okay, connect with your emotions, unlock the magic within, harness mystic power, honor your inner knowing, and stand your ground. I mean, connect with your emotions, unlock the magic within, harness mystic power, honor your inner knowing, and stand your fucking ground. Okay? There is no one, there's absolutely positively no one walking this earth, not even the person who pushed you out of their womb, can stand in the same place and space with you and tell you about what it is that you can and cannot do with your own personal power. Nobody is in here but you. And while we agree to let ourselves be led or directed or delusioned or sidetracked or distracted by other things, other people, other situations and scenarios that look, bright and shiny, or that just jump up and down and wave their arms to get your attention so that you can stop doing what you're doing and pay attention to this and deal with this and deal with what's going on with this. Self-sacrifice is something that I talk about a lot more here lately. There is never ever a situation, a issue, a problem, a dilemma that requires you to sacrifice yourself. Ever. There's no person. There is nothing. There's absolutely nothing on this entire planet that requires the sacrifice of you. The sacrifice of your integrity, the sacrifice of your spirit, the sacrifice of your soul, the sacrifice of your time. There's nothing that requires that. The sacrifice of your energy, the sacrifice of your attention, the sacrifice of your intention, the sacrifice of your desire. There is nothing that requires that. It's a lot of things that try to pull you toward that or make it seem like this is something that's mandatory. Or even when we're dealing with other people, this is something that you must do for them, but it's not, and it never ever is. So from the Light Seers Oracle, we had the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, yes, the King of Swords, and the Four of Cups. Okay, I like it. I like it. I like it. I also like the way that this came out because it came out in that direct order. Five of Pentacles, the Magician, King of Swords, and Four of Cups. Now, the Five of Pentacles and the Four of Cups are on either side of the Magician and the Knight of Swords. And I like this because Four of Cups, okay, look, just look at her. Okay, just look at her. All right, and with the Five of Pentacles, okay. Number ones, the reason that you may just be sitting back and letting things revolve around and go around and things like that for you is some of you are purposefully observing, okay? Some of you are observing purposefully. You're doing this on purpose, okay? However, there are some of you who are literally trying to take yourself out of the equation because you feel like the outcome will come about better or easier, or like it'll just be better if you are not in it. No, that is not it. For those who are purposefully observing, you know what it is that you're doing. You know that you're purposefully observing. You know, you sitting back and taking notes. You know, you like, oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Okay, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Ooh, yep, gonna work on that. But for those of us, but not us, but for those of you who are, you know what I'm saying, like, no, I'm just not going to. That's not it. That's not it. Um, maybe you have tried before. Maybe you have, hyped yourself up on yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you like, damn right. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all this illusion and delusion. You know what I'm saying? It's all about me. Da 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 da. And you know what I'm saying? You may have gotten taken down a peg or knocked down, or once again your resolve in yourself was not strong enough to combat the collective view on who it is that you are, or the category that you belong in, or the box that you should fit in, but you just don't for some odd fucking reason. Okay? And so, with the Five of Pentacles, not even wanting to try. Just not even wanting to try. Knowing that there is such a big shift, there's such a big movement, there's a lot of things going on right now, and just not even wanting to fuck it up, so therefore you won't even try. That's not it, boo. That's not it. All right, so with the Magician and the King of Swords, all right, the Magician and the King of Swords. This is right here. This is right here. This is right here right now. This is right here right now. This is where it is that you need to be. This is the energy that it is that you need to be in. You need to have your hands all up in that energy, just like the Magician is doing right here. You need to have your hands all up in it. Every single last piece, area, aspect, corner of what it is that's going on with you right now needs to have your fingerprints all over it. Okay, it needs to be infused with your intention. All right, it needs to have your attention. Okay, connect with your emotions, unlock the magic within. Okay, harness your mystic power, honor your inner knowing. You know, and you know that you know. You know that you know. And quite frankly, you getting tired of knowing. Quite frankly, you getting tired and fed up with knowing and not doing. You're getting kind of fed up with knowing and not doing. And it's whether you don't know how to do, you know what you know, but you don't know what you know. That's the thing. You know what you know, but you don't know what you know. That's the thing. Okay. Number ones, just realize that it all lies within you. This feels like this really feels like some supreme Pluto retrograde Capricorn type of, you know what I'm saying? This is the vibe. I feel like number ones is being snatched by the Pluto retrograde, along with the Mercury retrograde at the same time. I feel like from the Moonology deck, with adjustments are required and communication is key. I feel like most definitely this is where it is that you need to be. This is where it is that you need to not start, but this is where it is that you need to begin and end. Both. This is where it is that you need to begin, and this is where it is that you need to end. And the adjustments that need to be made involving communication is your communication with yourself. Okay, you need to question. You need to question what it is that you believe about yourself. You need to come to that realization. Okay, you need to come to that realization that you are blessed. Okay, become resolute about it. All right, and move on into that positive future. I feel like this is a switch that's going to flip for quite a few people who, you know what I'm saying, who are looking for it, who are looking for, you know what I'm saying, maybe the answer, or maybe the relief, or maybe the reprieve, or, just the, fuck, okay, yes. Like the mountain card, you know what I'm saying, like stand your ground, like to the top of the mountain, like, fuck, okay, whoo, I can breathe. I feel like it's going to be a switch flip. And it's going to become very clear to you And you're going to be able to view yourself, number one, in the perspective that you have been viewing yourself. And then number two, in the perspective that you deserve to view yourself. Unencumbered, unbothered, unfucked with by anything outside of yourself. Don't forget that you are your own creation. Once again, as I said before, the inside, okay? The inside is translated on the outside. How you do you, how you talk, your mannerisms, you know what I'm saying? Your environment, where it is that you live, what it is that you listen to, the things that pull your heartstrings. That's all you, 100%, 10 toes down. So you have to be 100% 10 toes down for yourself. And you have to trust that whatever it is that you decide is for you, that's it. I'm not going to say there isn't one. I'm going to say you don't need a committee. You don't need a committee. You don't need one person on this entire planet to agree with shit that you say, do, feel like, be, breathe, whatever. It don't matter. Okay? Hell, there's people who make a really, really good living off of, you know, putting themselves out there, and, you know, nobody agrees with them. Nobody agrees with them. Nobody, you know what I'm saying, believes what they believe. Nobody rock with what it is that they come from. Nobody. And they still make a hell of a damn living off of nobody fucking agreeing with shit they say. You gotta be you. You have to. You have to be you. And where we at right now, in this place and space, beloved, you can't be 20% of you, or 30% of you, or 40% of you. We are in the age of Aquarius, baby. Okay? Let that sink in for a minute. So, number ones, I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you more than I could tell you. Please come holler at me on the socials. All right. Slide through to the live on Wednesday. Once again, come, you know, be a part of the Insta Vibe tribe. Get your cards pulled, get your edges snatched, all that other good stuff. If you would like to see the new moon in Gemini solar eclipse video, as far as the astrological aspects of it and what it is that we can expect to be dealing with and what's going on in the heavens, I will put the link to that video down in the description box. As I said before, private readings with me are open. If you need me, you know where I'm at. I love y'all. I'll holler at you soon. Peace. Peace, number twos. Peace, number twos. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. What is going on, beloved? What is going on? For all those who chose stack number 2, I'm just getting a look here to see what we got going on. We are using the Moonology, Angels and Ancestors, and Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle, and also the Light Seers Tarot. All right. I will let you know which one is which, just in case you decide that you see something you like. All right. I love these. I love these cards. All right. So, number ones from the Moonology deck, we have Expect a Powerful... Oh, I said number ones. I'm sorry. Number twos. Number twos is Mercury retrograde. Excuse me. All right. So, number twos, we have Expect a Powerful Change. Hello. All right. We have... Oh, excuse me. With the new moon eclipse. We have Prosperity Lies Ahead with the new moon in Taurus. We have Step Out of Your Comfort Zone with the North Node. And we have the full moon in Leo. Do not let pride get in your way. Okay? from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, we have Traveler, move in a new direction. I do not see that card often. We have Oracle, okay? Wait for important information. We have the High Priest, intend and create. We have the Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. And we have the Earth Mother, okay? Feel loved and comforted. I'm liking this, number 2. I'm liking this a lot, all right? Okay, so from the Wisdom of the Golden Path deck, we have Inner Conflict, we have Nature, and we have Timeless Earth. All right, number 2s. So when I pulled the cards for number 1, because I don't look at the cards. I just meditate on it. I guess pull out the stacks, and then I look at them when I record the video. With number 1, with stack number 1, it was more like a trying to step outside of the energy, step outside of the equation, and observe what is going on. With you, number 2s, you are hands-on. You are taking everything as it's coming at you right now and dealing with it. You're processing everything that is coming in towards you. You're observing, you're also processing, and you are, you know what I'm saying, doing what it is that you need to do with the new information that's coming in. I'm feeling like you are coming to realizations, perspective shifts, and I feel like you feel like things are being set up for you to move. I feel like you feel like things are being set up for you to move. And that's a beautiful thing. Like usually it's a one deck or like a couple of cards that's just like, yeah, it's this, but it's like the whole situation. I can't wait to see what happens when we pull the tarot. Okay, so with expect a powerful change, prosperity lies ahead. Step out of your comfort zone and do not let pride get in your way. Can we see that? Yep. Okay. So number 2s, I'm feeling like this is something that you've been waiting for. I feel like this is something that you've been waiting for. I feel like whether you were expecting it to this degree or, you know what I'm saying, to be this intense, you know, maybe, you know, it might be hitting you like, well, damn. But this is something that you have been waiting for, okay? Exactly. This is something that you've been waiting on. I don't feel like you're trying to shy away or move back. I feel like you are in the process of preparing yourself to be able to walk through a door and close that bitch behind you. I feel like you are preparing yourself to jump off the edge of the cliff. You just trying to make sure that you got enough practice in with your wings. I feel like you are preparing yourself to make this permanent mind shift, perspective shift, level up, and literally cut everything that came before it completely out. And that's what the fuck is up. That's what the fuck is up, okay? Most definitely. Make sure that you are keeping your own counsel, okay? Make sure that you are keeping your own counsel. When we are doing things like this, when we are making these ridiculous, okay, when we are making these ridiculous, just complete quantum leaps from one timeline to another, one dimension to another, one perception of self to another, one expression of self to another. There is most definitely inner conflict. There's most definitely inner conflict, and that is natural. That's completely and totally natural. What it is that you want to make sure that you're not doing is that you are not setting yourself up with time frames or feeling like you are behind, you need to catch up, you're not playing the catch up game. You are not playing a catch up game. There's nobody for you to catch up to. And even with some people, you know what I'm saying, it's not even necessarily that they're trying to play catch up to somebody else. Sometimes folk just be trying to play catch up to themselves. You know what I'm saying? You feel like there's a place and a space that you should have been to, or a realization that you should have come to, or a permanent switch or change in the mind, or, you know what I'm saying, the spirit or the perception that you should have been able to cement in or concrete in, because I'm feeling like for some of you number twos, this is a shift that you've already made. It just somehow, some way did not take hold or take root for you the way that you were expecting it to. The word that came up was intending it to, but you weren't intending it. That's not what you were intending. You intended to make a shift and make a move, but you were expecting for it to come out a certain way. And maybe it didn't come out that way, or it's not looking to you like it actually, you know what I'm saying, took, you know, hold. It's levels to this shit, okay? And when you are making extreme, because that's the word that keeps coming up, like extreme, big, like overwhelming, overpowerful, overarching, like, you know what I'm saying, just like complete, you know, a complete just erase of the whiteboard and start over. When we're doing things like that, and we're making big moves and big shifts of that nature, as I said before, quantum leaps, because that's exactly what it is that you are doing. I was going to say that you're trying to do, but no, that's what it is that you're doing. And some of you number twos may feel like maybe you didn't do it right the first time, or, you know what I'm saying, maybe it didn't take hold the way that it was supposed to. And so now you're kind of sort of like going back and reviewing, or, you know what I'm saying, looking at what it is that may have went wrong, or what it is that you could have done differently. I'm not saying not to do that. Definitely do that. But at the same time, keep an open mind and make sure that you are understanding that these things happen with time. And time is an illusion. All things are happening right here, right now, in this moment, most definitely. But divine timing is a thing. Okay? Divine timing is a thing. All right? And for you to make the quantum leap it is that you are making. Notice I don't say that you're trying to make, what you're trying to do. What it is that your intention is. No, it's what you're doing. It's exactly what you're doing. It's exactly what you are doing. You are in the specific action of just jumping 10 toes, just going. You like, fuck, I'm going, fuck it. And yes, do that. But for the leap, the change, the new direction it is that you are looking to go in, there is a few things that you still need to come to absolution. That was a word. We gonna get some cards for number 2. That you need to come to absolution about. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what it is. Spirit is saying that because of what it is that you want to do. See, this has absolutely nothing to do with what it is that you can do, or what it is the spirit might be keeping you from, or the cosmic timeline, or you holding yourself up for something. That don't have shit to do with it. Spirit says, because of what it is that you are doing, this absolute, because what it is that you're doing is absolute. This absolute change, this absolute switch of a light switch, this absolute complete new you that you are walking into requires the separation from everything that came before this. For that to happen, you have to be able to separate from everything that came before this. So you're not being held up by anything. You are actually going through the process of separating yourself from everything. Okay, we got the 9 of Pentacles here. Psh, loving it. All right, most definitely. That is what it is that you are doing. You are completely separating yourself from old concepts of yourself, old mindsets, the old perception that you have of yourself. You know, it's kind of sort of you drinking the tea. You drinking the tea. You taking the blue pill. You know what I mean? You drinking the tea. You taking it. Wait a minute. Was it the red pill or the Lord? I ain't seen the Matrix in a minute. But you know what I'm saying? You taking the pill. You drinking the tea. You know what I'm saying? You kind of sort of buying into this whole. Wait a minute. I'm the creator of me. Oh, wait a minute. I'm the creator of myself, my life, my surroundings, my relationships, my energy. Oh, what? Wait a minute. Oh, this is me projecting myself out into the universe? Oh, I have control over this? Oh, what? Okay, fuck everything that came before this. I'm finna do the new thing. And that's what the fuck is up. Hells to the yeah. Hells to the yeah. Just, number 2s. All right, number twos. So with this prosperity, okay, with all of this prosperity, that's lying ahead, 8 of Pentacles. Come on, number 2s. What are we doing? Yes. So with this prosperity that, you know what I'm saying, lies ahead from the new moon in Taurus, Moonology card, and this 9 of Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles, this 8 of Pentacles. Like, this is the change in wealth consciousness for quite a few of you number 2s. We got the Star card. We got the Justice card. We got the 3 of Wands. We got the 2 of Cups. We got the Page of Pentacles. Okay, I'm gonna stop, because you know me. I'll be like, I'm taking this card and this card and this card. Number two is I'm proud. I'm if we could all be so if we could all be so dedicated, if we could all be so dedicated and determined to the fullest expression of who it is that we fucking are, and just say fuck the bullshit, I'm doing it. If this is what the fuck it is, and you telling me that this is what it is that I can do, I mean, I already seen the opposite. I already seen the opposite of my potential. I've already seen the flip side of what it is that I would allow my success or myself to be. I've already seen that. So fuck it. We ain't got shit to lose. We going. I love it. So once again, we got the Nine of Pentacles. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We got the Eight of Pentacles. We got the Star card. We got the Justice card. We got the Three of Wands. We got the Two of Cups. We got the Page of Pentacles, number twos. It's already in the bag for you. It's already in the bag for you. Like, legit. It's literally already in the bag for you. The only thing it is that I would suggest, this is me, the only thing it is that I would suggest that you keep a lookout for and, you know what I'm saying, pay attention to, is that inner conflict that you do have with yourself. All right? Going along with your nature, and we'll talk about that. And then also, you know what I'm saying, making sure that you're paying attention to putting yourself into time frames. The the level of trust in self that this entire movement takes is not describable. It's not, there are no, I can't come up with any. So make sure that you are applying that trust in yourself across the board. Make sure that you are applying where it is that you are pulling this willpower, where you are pulling your personal power, where you are pulling your attention, your focus, your intention. Make sure that you are aware of where you're pulling it from, and then disperse it throughout your entire life, over your finances, over your health, over your relationships, over your living environment, over all things that touch you. It's easier for us to be more confident in specific areas of life and less confident in others. You know what I mean? Some of us were born with the wealth mindset because we had ancestors that, you know what I'm saying, those before us had it. You know what I'm saying? It was taught to us, just like Jump Street from the beginning. And some of us were, you know, taught the poverty mindset. And that's just what it is that, you know what I'm saying, we have. And you know what I mean? We work with what it is that we have. But get into the place and the space where you know and understand that you the only one driving this boat. You the only one in this ship. And you the only one that get to map the course. Even if someone else outside of yourself comes and decides that they are going to map your course for you, you still have to allow that to happen. That's still an agreement that you have to make. So make sure that all agreements and treaties and contracts and things that are signed have you first and foremost at the top. You, what it is that you need, what it is that you desire, your intention, your attention, what it is that you choose to focus on. Because ain't nobody come all this way just to have somebody else something else, some situation, some issue, some problem that don't even belong to you 90% of the time. Come fuck with all this work that you've been doing. Number twos. Number two is I fuck with you. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Come, please come holler at me on the socials. Come say hey. Come say what's up. Come to the lives on Wednesdays. We most definitely going live this way. Come say what's up. Come get your cards pulled. All of that other good stuff. Like I said before, private readings with me are open. I will put that information down in the description box. If you would like to see the cosmic breakdown of what it is that is going on in the heavens with the new moon in Gemini solar eclipse, I will put the link to that video down in the description box. Also, I love you. Keep doing the damn thing. Keep going forward. Keep right on pushing forward. And anything that is outside of, anything that's outside of you, anything that is not a hell yes, you come across it, you like, oh yes, mine. Anything that you know what, I'm going to think about. If it's not a hell yes, it's a hell no. Peace, number twos. Peace, number threes. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So for all those who chose stack number three. All right, we are going with the Moonology deck. Love it, love it, love it. The Angels and Ancestors Oracle. All right, and the Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle. Also the Light Seers Tarot. All right. So, let's see what it is that we have here. Number threes. All right, so number threes from the Moonology deck, we have Work Through Your Fears, the New Moon in Scorpio. We have You Are Very Close to Achieving Your Goals, the Gibbous Moon. We have the new moon in Sagittarius. Luck is on your side. And we have the cardinal moon. Be bold and make the first move. Is the music too loud? I don't know. On number three. Now I think the music too loud. Whatever. From the Angels and Ancestors Oracle, we have Great Teacher. Okay. Learn from spiritual experiences. We have the Protection Guardian. Drop your shields. We have Drum, Dream, and Journey. We have the Druid, Hold the Space. And we have Autumn, okay? We have Autumn, Release the Old and Rest. From the Wisdom of the Golden Path, we have Trust. Straight up, trust it, okay? We have I Am Balance. We have Creativity. And we have Jade Mountain, okay? The Moonology deck is jumping out at me right now, especially the first card being Work Through Your Fears, the New Moon in Scorpio, and the last card from the Moonology deck being Be Bold and Make the First Move. Okay, so number threes. Number threes, I'm just feeling like there's just this overarching feeling of the unknown. Fear. There's just this overarching fear of the unknown. Just not knowing what the next chapter is going to be, not knowing what the next level is going to be, maybe not knowing what it is that you need to do to make sure that this comes in for you. The way that, well, just not being sure how it's going to come in for you. Just like either way. The thing about fear, okay, the thing about fear is, The thing about fear is you can still operate in fear. There's absolutely positively nothing wrong with being scared at all. Like, it's a natural, it's a natural emotion, reaction. It's a natural reaction. However, when you let fear paralyze you and you can't move because of fear, you can't act because of fear, you can't do because of fear, that's when it becomes an issue. Okay? That's when it becomes a problem. That's when your fear becomes a prison. Okay? All right, number 3s. So, move in fear. Move in fear. Okay? Feel the fear. Do it anyway. Feel the fear. Do it anyway. As a matter of fact, when you move in fear, when you do things that you are scared of and you do them anyway, it 1000% dispels the fear, because you're doing what it is that you're afraid of. You're doing what it is that you're afraid of. So there's nothing to be afraid of anymore because you're actually fucking doing it. Okay, so take that, you know, as much as you possibly can. You are very close to achieving your goal, and luck is on your side. Be bold and make the first move. Number 2 is, I feel like some of you are in a place, in a space where you don't know whether it's a good idea to make a move right now or not. Like, you don't know whether it's a good idea to make a move right now or not. And that might be what it is that some of you are afraid of. Work through your fears. Keep it moving. Remember, luck is on your side. You are entirely too close to achieving your goal to stop doing anything. And be bold and make the first move. Okay? Don't wait for something to happen so that you are required to react to a situation or a change. Make the first move. Be the change that requires reaction to you. Don't wait for something to happen that you need to respond to. Okay? With the great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences, drop your shields, dream and journey, hold the space, release the old and rest. Release the old. Release the old and rest, okay? Learn from your spiritual experiences, but release the old and let it rest, okay? Right now, where it is that we are in between this full moon eclipse and the solar eclipse, it's a lot going on, okay? It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot of realizations, you know what I'm saying, that are coming to fruition. There are a lot of things playing out on big screen in front of your face every single day. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? Learn from where it is that you've already been. Learn from where it is that you've already been, okay? And stop trying to protect yourself from a recycle, okay? I feel like that. I feel like some people are trying to protect themselves from a recycle. And this is a fear that some of you are also holding, number 3s. You are afraid that you are going to miss your level up and you're just going to end up in a recycle, that you are going to go through different place, different space, same shit. Okay? Having the fear of that in the beginning, having the fear of that altogether, protecting yourself from that happening. Don't do shit, but put you front and center in front of it. Right? I mean, seems bass backwards. You know what I'm saying? Seems bass backwards. But if you think about it, it makes sense. Where you put your intention, your focus, and your attention is what it is that you experience. And you put your attention, your intention, and your focus on not repeating the same cycle. There's a difference between not repeating the same cycle and moving on, moving up, leveling into the next cycle. One of them is looking ahead, the other one is looking backward. This is why it is that shadow work in this time frame, Mercury retrograde is a lovely, lovely, lovely help with shadow work, because it helps us drop the shields. Okay, it helps us drop the shields and allow the traumas, the dramas, the fears, the disappointments, the upsets, and the wounds that we have acquired to be healed. When you put a boundary up, a wall, a shield around your trauma, your drama, your your trauma, your drama, your wounds, and all of these other things, they don't get healed. They get protected. Once again, ass backwards, I know, but you put up your boundaries and your shield so that the wounds that you have are not constantly being poked at or reopened or, made deeper or, what I'm saying, hurting you more. But as I said again, when you put a boundary or a shield or protection or a wall around your trauma, it's not healing, it's protected. You're literally protecting what it is that is eating away at you. When you drop your shields and you let your wounds get sunlight and oxygen and air and vitamins and nutrients that the body needs to regenerate itself and heal, then you are able to move forward and make the moves that you need to make without fear of your wounds being exposed, taken advantage of, or fucked with. Okay? So hold the space for yourself. Hold the space for your healed self. Okay? Because this transition, you know what I'm saying, this eclipse season, Pluto retrograde, Saturn retrograde, Mercury retrograde, like Jupiter in Pisces, Mars in Cancer, like all of these intense energies, okay? And the changeover, the level up, the flip switch, what it is that we all going through, you are not left behind in that. You are not left behind. You are not out of the loop. You are not any of that. However, you can't make the jump with you can't make the jump with the 13, 14, 15 different bags of what you are working on and going through and dealing with. You can't take that with you. You can't take it with you. Like I said, it's not like you're missing it. You're not being left behind. You're not taking it with you. And I think that that ties into the fear of recycling, going through the same thing over again. Hold the space for yourself. Hold the space for yourself, okay? Deal with it. Deal with it. Know, understand, accept the fact that you are dealing with shit, that you are going through shit, that you are going through the bags, throwing away what the fuck needs to be thrown away, filing things under the correct, okay, subject that they need to be filed under. All right, making sure that your attention, your intention, your personal power is being all directed, fed, and bled into you and your expansion. You're not going to miss it. It's not going to go over you. It's not at all. Hold the space for yourself. Don't try to push yourself into it. That would be a mistake. Number 3s, that would be a mistake. Do not try to push yourself into it. There are no Joneses to keep up with. None of us like to have to go through the pile of shit that we're sitting under to be able to get to the other side. Nobody likes that. Everybody has to fucking do it though. Nobody likes it, but everybody has to fucking do it though. Maybe your pile of shit was higher than some other people's. Maybe you didn't even realize, or wasn't even of the right mind to realize that you were sitting under a pile of shit, because you were under the assumption, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, the belief or the agreement that this pile of shit that you were sitting under was normal. Maybe you were under the agreement that everybody has to deal with this, right? Maybe you were under the influence of, you were just experiencing normal, regular, what everybody else is dealing with and going through. And so, yeah, that's just the way it is. However, I'm quite sure over the last couple of weeks you have been seeing, wait a minute, that ain't what? Hold up. You mean to tell me I'm doing all of this and I'm going through all of this so that I can be or do or have, so that I can be who it is that you need me to be, where it is that you need me to be, how it is that you need to be, show up how it is that you need me to, and you ain't even doing the same or showing any reciprocation of such? And not only that, you is actually doing the motherfucking work, peeling the goddamn onion, and you getting ready to do your motherfucking quantum jump while I'm still sitting here trying to figure out how it is that I can be and do and serve you. Excuse me? I'm still trying to figure out how it is that I can have these things that I'm supposed to have at this specific age or place or stature or wherever it is that I'm in my life. I'm still going through the channels and the rules and the construct that's set up for me to be able to have what it is that I'm supposed to have, which means that I am this. And come to find out, I ain't even had to go through all of this shit, number one. And then number two, come to find out, this ain't even some shit that I fucking want. What? Excuse me? When, you know what I'm saying, you come to the realization that you're trying to be something or someone that you think or feel like that's who it is that you're supposed to be, or that it doesn't matter whether it come from outside or not, but I think that you understand what I'm saying, because I think that that is something that you have been privy to for the coming months. I feel like it's just been coming up on you, just tapping you on the shoulder ever so gently. However, right now it's not gentle. Right now in this place of space where we at, it's like, girl, well, I don't know what to tell you, but it's wrong. And that's fine. That's fine. You got to go through the emotions to deal with that. You have to. You have to deal with what comes up for you when you realize that you have given so much of your life force, your attention, your energy to some shit that you didn't even want, that you are not, and that you were trying to attain that you don't even fucking want. Especially when that's something that you agreed to that came from outside of yourself, which is usually what the case is when it ain't got shit to do with you. And it's some shit that you aspiring for, you working for, you putting all your attention, your intention, you pouring into, and it ain't even fucking for you. That take a little bit to get over. Okay? That take a little bit to get over. So like I said, do not try to throw yourself into a place or a space with yourself in your mind, or just like out loud in expression, and you're not ready for that yet. Okay? You are not going to get left behind. There are no Joneses to keep up with. I'm going to say it again. Okay? You are exactly where it is that you need to fucking be. All right? You exactly where it is that you need to be with these self-realizations coming in. That's exactly where it is that you need to be. Okay? Because let me tell you something. Psh, honey, that shit will change on your ass overnight. You will wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I am so me today. Yes, like, Okay, so with trust, all right, I am balance, creativity, and Jade Mountain. Okay, this is where it is. This is where it is that we come into, all right, the self and the level of trust that you have with yourself. Now, number threes. It is not an option. You do not have the option of condemning yourself for what it is that you have allowed to happen to you previously. That is not an option. I am so sorry. You can be accountable. You can be accountable. You can say, yep, I did that shit. Okay? Most definitely. And in that accountability, might I point out that you could go ahead and take accountability for all the crazy ass fucked up shit that happened, because see what happens when you agree with something? See what happens when you put your focus and your attention, your faith and your intention into any fucking thing? Yeah, it won't for you. It was not for you. It won't for you. It won't yours. You know, you had a lapse in judgment. You decided to go along with what somebody else said that you should do. Or, you know what I'm saying, what it is that you saw that the collective was going along with. And this must be right because it feels so good for so many other people. Fuck what it feel like for other people. What the hell it feel like for you? So, when you holding yourself accountable, you need to be recognizing that this is what happens when you jump 10 toes down into something. It manifests in grand ass fucking fashion. So how do we take all of that energy, all of that personal power, all of that everything it is that we have, and translate that over into trust in self, that we are balanced enough to create our own stability in what it is that we desire, in what it is that you intend over yourself and your life. See, it don't take that long. This is what I'm saying. You're not going to get left behind. I'm not going to speak over your life. I'm not going to speak over your life and tell you, look, you're going to be up out of this shit in the next 2 motherfucking days. Okay? I'm not going to speak over your life and tell you that. But what I just said, take accountability. Take accountability for the bullshit. And while you're doing that, take accountability for what happens when you 10 toes down with your intention, attention, your power, and what it is that you are focused on. It works in all ways. It don't just work both ways. It don't just work positive. It works 360 degrees all the way around to the degree that you believe in it. This is where we come in with the trust in self. Okay? You don't get to displace the trust in yourself because you fucked up before. There's not one person walking this earth that haven't fucked up. It's not one person walking this earth that hasn't told a lie. It's not one person walking this earth that has not did some fucked up shit by mistake to somebody else. There's not one person that has. It's not. Okay? What you don't get to do is live in it. You don't. You don't get to live in it. You don't get to live in it. You don't get to live in the loop of self-condemnation. You don't get to do that. It's not an option. So, hold the space for yourself because you're going to be there very shortly. All right? So, we have from the Light Seers Oracle, we have the Four of Wands. Hey. We have the Seven of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Star card. Okay. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Empress. And we have the Justice card. Okay. 100%. 100% straight up. Yes. Stability. Stability. Stability in yourself. Okay? We're not talking about money or physical objects. We're not even talking about the roof over your head. We are talking about the container in which your spirit is dwelling. We are talking about the only one thing on this entire motherfucking plane that you actually own and have 1000% complete control over. Okay? That's the stability and the celebration that we talking about. We talking about celebration of self. Okay? We talking about the stability fundamental, okay? 4 is the number of foundation. We talking about the celebration, the foundation, the fundamental of self. Okay? Now, with the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles, okay? It's not that serious. It's not that serious. And this is where, and this is that's exactly what it is. This is where we come in with the trust in self. Okay. This is where we come in with the trust in self. I don't know whether I should just go with what it is that I want, what I think, what I desire. Just straight off the bat, not even take anything else into consideration, not even, go with what's happened in the past and what happened when somebody else did it and trusting yourself. Trusting yourself and what it is that you are working on, okay? Trusting yourself and what it is that you are working on. You've been putting your intentions out there. You've been putting your intentions out there. However, when you are of a dual mind, when you are split, when your energy is split, when your attention is split, when your focus is split, when you have all of these distractions and all of these other things that you are considering and everything that's coming in, I mean, that's where that comes in at. All right. With the Star card, the Four of Swords and the Empress card. I love it. This is exactly the way this came out. Okay. Star card, Four of Swords, Empress. Like I said, it's not that serious. You are not giving yourself the time and the space it is that you need to get out of this energy, to get out of this situation. Okay? Okay? I mean, beloved, Four of Wands, Star card, Eight of Pentacles, Empress, Justice. Come on. Come on. Like, this is an inevitable. This is an inevitable outcome for you. It's an inevitable outcome for you. You being worried, you being in fear, you trying to protect yourself from fucking up again. You trying to protect yourself from letting whatever happened to you before happen to you again. It's fucking with your focus. It's fucking with your focus. It's fucking with your focus, and it's also fucking with your ability to be able to trust yourself to move into a new chapter that is all about you. There is no blueprint to this shit. It's not supposed to look like anything. It's supposed to feel like some things, but it ain't supposed to look like shit. You the only one that knows when you there. You the only one that knows when you've arrived. You the only one that know when you got there. You have to be able to trust yourself enough to even get you in the door. And you can. Like I said, this ain't gonna last too long for you. Trust and believe. You is not gonna get left behind, okay? Not by a long shot. Hold the space for yourself, okay? Hold the space for yourself. Continue working toward freeing yourself. Continue working toward your freedom, okay? Continue working toward your freedom. You are in the perfect axis to be doing it, especially between a full moon eclipse and a new moon solar eclipse. Between Sagittarius and Gemini, you are in the perfect place and space to free yourself from the mental prison of your mind. Most definitely. Number 3 is come holler at me on the social medias, okay? Come through to the live on Wednesday night. We go live at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Private readings with me are open. All right. If you want to get down with it, come holler at me. I'll be glad to be there for you. Look a little bit deeper. See what we got going on there. A little guidance. You know what I mean? We need it every now and again. If you would like to see the astrological breakdown of what is actually going on in the heavens with the planets for the new moon solar eclipse, I will put that video link down in the description box also. I love you. And you got it. You got it. You are most definitely on the right track. You're good to go. All right? I'm going to see y'all on the other side, number 3s. Peace.